Hey there, it's Pete Thorn. Welcome to my studio. Thanks for joining me, and welcome to my demo of the SE Microphone's RN17 small diaphragm condenser mic. You see it on the stand here in front of me, as well as SE Mic's VR1 ribbon mic. So it's mounted in a SE reflection filter, and I've got it out in my live room right now. I used it to record all the electric guitar parts on that track at the beginning of the video. I was playing through a 412 cabinet, and I mic'd up the cab just with that one VR1 ribbon mic, and then I used the mic you see sitting here in front of me, the RN17 microphone, for all the acoustic guitar parts on the track at the beginning of the video. Now, for the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to stick to those two sound sources. These are the main things that in my recording life I use these two microphones for: the acoustic guitar for the small diaphragm condenser, and loud electric guitar cabs for the ribbon mic. But of course, these mics sound great on all different types of sound sources. So let's start by talking about the VR1. It's, as I was saying, a ribbon mic. I've had it for 4 or 5 years now, actually, and I use it as my primary ribbon mic around here. And just a terrific sounding microphone. It has all the benefits of ribbon mics, and they're known for, you know, lots of warmth and very, very natural sort of tone. Especially when compared to, say, a dynamic mic, which puts a real sonic stamp on electric guitar sound, or a condenser microphones, which can sound kind of bright and screechy and that kind of thing. A ribbon mic is known for warmth and very detailed, very natural and smooth sound. Now, the VR1 actually has the added benefit of having a nice, really smooth extended top end. A lot of ribbon mics can sound dark or kind of veiled. You know, they'll sound warm and all that, but they don't have a nice clear top end, and you kind of need to blend them with other microphones in order to get some clarity out of them. Not so with the VR1. As I was saying, it was the only mic I used on the electric guitar parts. At the beginning of the video, I'm sure you noticed, there's lots of clarity there, and the tones are really cool just by just using that one microphone. So let's talk about the RN17 a little bit. This is a new microphone to me. It's, as I was saying, a small diaphragm condenser design. SE got together with Rupert Neve on this one to design it. Now, small diaphragm condensers are known for having really, really nice extended top end, very accurate transient response. They respond very quickly because of actually the nature of the small diaphragm. And so really, really nice for producing high frequency material and mid-range frequency material, but many of them suffer from kind of a lack of warmth and low end, once again due to the nature of the design, the small diaphragm. They got around that with this microphone, with this transformer. You can see this big bulge in the body of the mic here. It has a genuine Neve transformer in there, which gives the mic a really nice, robust low end, and lots of, you know, sort of natural extended lows, and yet you retain all that great, you know, transient response and beautiful reproduction of mid and high frequencies that small diaphragm condenser mics are known for. So just a really, really terrific sounding microphone. What I want to do now is just solo some of the parts from the song outside of the mix, and you can check out some of those sounds, you know, just listening to them in isolation. So let's start off with the acoustic guitars that I did with the RN17. This is a stereo pair of acoustics I recorded. It's my Takamine guitar, and I just hard panned them in the mix. Let's take a listen. Alright, there you have it, the RN17 condenser microphone on my stereo pair of acoustics. I'm sure you noticed it had extremely nice high mid and high frequency content, nothing smeary or edgy, just really, really natural, and yet nice fast transients, really crisp and all that. Just great response, and yet this mic you know, has ample low end due to that awesome Neve transformer that's in it. I'm sure I'm going to find lots of uses for this mic in my studio. Primary use for me will be acoustic guitar, but I know guys really like using it on piano. stereo pair of these would be just wonderful on piano, I'm sure. Also in anything percussion related, I mean, you could use it on tambourine or shaker, congas, anything like that, and it's going to respond really quickly and extremely accurately. So let's move on to the VR1 ribbon microphone now. I used it once again on a 412 cabinet out in my live room. I was playing my PT100 amp, cranked up nice and loud through it. And I placed it right on the middle of the bottom right-hand speaker in the 412 cabinet, and I had the mic set back about a half a foot from the cabinet. Nice thing about a ribbon mic is you can get it back off the cabinet if you want to, and let the sound kind of develop out of the cabinet a little bit. You can back it up quite a bit further than you would, say, a dynamic microphone. And if anything, the sound will just benefit. You know, sound can develop a bit coming out of the cab. You're not going to suffer any loss of low end or fullness that you might with a dynamic mic by backing it up. So yeah, so I had it back about a half foot. It sounded just great to me. I had it dead center on the speaker, and I was able to get a nice sort of natural response. Sounds a lot like the cabinet does in the room. That's the other thing about ribbon mics. You know, many times a dynamic kind of adds its own sonic stamp, does its own thing. That can be a good thing, but if you want the cab to really sound like it does in the room, I find ribbon mics are just terrific for that. So yeah, basically what I'm going to play you first here is a stereo pair of sort of semi-distorted electrics that I used to kind of thicken up the second half of the guitar solo towards the end of the song. So let's check out this rhythm part now. All right, here we go. Okay, once again, that was the SE VR1 mic used on my 412 cabinet, my PT100 amp, and I'm sure you'll notice it was, you know, a dirty tone and aggressive, but yet had a warmth to it. There's a clarity, but it's not edgy and annoying to listen to or anything like that. Just kind of tough, lots of mids, sounded really full, and there's a smoothness to it that's really nice. So that's the type of thing that I like to use a single ribbon mic to record when I want the sound to be, you know, present, but not edgy or overly kind of bitey or aggressive. A ribbon mic can be just the ticket for that. It sounds just great to me. Let's check out a little bit of the solo now. I recorded that with the exact same mic position. I used a Sir Coco Boost pedal, which is like a mid-range pedal, and I was playing my Sir Classic S, which is all single coils. Single coils with a microphone dead center on a speaker, sometimes that can be, you know, overly piercing and bright, but it was just the ticket with the ribbon mic. I got really nice clarity. I was able to get a nice, cool kind of psychedelic solo going. I had a bit of univibe going on the solo, and you know, cuts through the mix. It sounds really cool with the single coil pickups without being overly aggressive and bitey. And I'll tell you right now, if you did the same thing with a dynamic mic, like shoved right in the middle of the speaker, it would be pretty gnarly sounding as far as the high end goes. So let's check this out now, soloed outside of the mix. Thanks for watching my demo on the SE microphones, RN17 small diaphragm condenser mic, and VR1 ribbon mic. These are just terrific tools. You know, once again, I use the VR1 day in and day out for a number of years now, and I'm really, really happy that I have this RN17 here now in my studio. It's going to up my acoustic guitar recording game quite a bit. You can check out these mics further at the website you see there on your screen, and please hit subscribe if you haven't. Come back and see me for more videos real soon. I am Pete Thorn. Take care.